Hello everybody, Dave Johnson from the Media Relations Office here at UW-La Crosse. Today we're going to have a special feature on a group of talented professionals who work behind the scenes for the Intercollegiate Athletic Department here at La Crosse. The athletic training program at La Crosse was the first accredited athletic training program in the state of Wisconsin, and offers one of the most competitive, in-depth, and hands-on athletic training programs in the country. We are down here in Mitchell Hall, room number 10. We're doing this today. March is the National Athletic Training Month, sponsored by the National Athletic Trainers Association. The 2017 theme is Your Protection is Our Priority. Joined today by Kari, Emineth, Leudke, Sheldon, Wagner from our athletic training staff. Just going to do a little Q&A with our three athletic trainers here at UWL. Thanks for joining us first. We'll start with you, Kari. Just first of all, how you got started in the athletic training profession?
Well, I initially went to college wanting to be a physical therapist, and I went to a freshman orientation, and they kind of explained that you have to have an undergrad major, and I decided to do the athletic training route. And once I got into that major, I really enjoyed it, and ever since then, I'm obviously not a physical therapist now, so that's kind of how I got into it.
Okay, Joel?
I had never heard of an athletic trainer before. I knew I wanted to go to school in kinesiology, and I only knew that from looking at it at a strength and conditioning room at a local community college, and it was freshman orientation where they started talking about it, and I decided that sounded pretty cool, and that's how I decided to go into athletic training.
Sheldon?
When I was in high school, we had a physical therapist that visited our school and provided services like that. And so I just took an interest in athletic training probably about my sophomore year in high school. And I found a couple colleges that had the majors, checked them out, and moved forward from there.
The athletic trainer, there are not just athletic trainers here at the university, they also have other responsibilities. Let's just talk about what else you do on campus here. Kari, we'll start with you.
Okay, well, as a part of my athletic role here, I work with the track and field team as their athletic trainer, and then I'm the clinical coordinator of the athletic training program, and then I also teach in the exercise and sports science department.
Okay, and Joel?
I recently just took over as director of the Sports Performance Center as well, so I deal with the administrative side of the coordinating, all of that, along with overseeing the athletic training, athletics side of the department in terms of sport care.
Okay. So
I also teach in the exercise science department.
and probably should ask this for the first time, but let's just say how long you've been here at the university. Kari?
This is my 10th year here.
Okay. Joel?
Year number 3.
Year number 3, and Sheldon?
I came in the same time as Joel did, third year.
Third year. Let's talk about, we can each talk about this. Just what do you like most about your position here? Let's start with you, Sheldon. Just about being at the university, teaching side and on the athletic training side.
I really enjoy the variety of my work, having 2 different camps to work out of. That's been fantastic for me. I like teaching and getting to engage the entire student body with some of the classes that I teach, and then work with very, very talented, motivated athletes and coworkers.
Joel?
I like the collaboration. I know just from other places I've been, you didn't always have the support from coaches and different things for doing some of the stuff that we want to try and do. And here, it's a much more open atmosphere for that, which is good for us and good for the athletes in the long run. So that's been a big reason. That was a big reason I came back to here from where I've been before.
Okay.
And I just like the collaboration within our staff that we're able to, we're not by ourselves, we're able to work in a teamwork fashion, and it doesn't matter whether you're in the exercise science department or athletics, we work well together within our departments as well.
And let's just talk about maybe some of the changes you've seen throughout Kari, you've been in longer here at the university, but just talk about maybe what changes you've seen overall in the whole athletic training program across the country.
Well, when it comes to the athletic training itself, I think a lot of it has evolved. How we manage concussions is dramatically different than what I learned in my undergrad, and we're becoming a frontline medical provider, and that it's not that it's changed dramatically in that realm, but our scope has advanced. I know therapies are more common in treatment plans than maybe when I started out, but those are some of the things that I've noticed.
I think you see a lot of athletic trainers working in different settings than we used to. It used to be primarily in the high school and collegiate athletics settings, but now there are folks that are working out in hospitals, folks that are working in the industrial setting, fine arts, military. So it's really broadened as far as job opportunities.
Okay. Joel, anything that you've seen change-wise in terms of, even here at the university, we're down here in the athletic training room, but I mean, you have more space, you have a little bit more space in the back. We'll take some photos of that and show some people that, but just in terms of the equipment down here too as well.
Yeah, advancement of that, new technologies. I think the biggest one we kind of are moving forward with this more is looking at a prevention realm in combination with strength and conditioning and sport performance. So as much as it's kind of counterintuitive, trying to keep people out of having to come see us by getting action things on the front end, I think that's been a push that has continued to grow lately and one that we're focused on.
Okay. Of course, UW La Crosse, we're a Division III institution sponsored by the National Collegiate Athletic Association. Just talk about how different maybe it is from the D1, D2 to here where we're at D3 school.
I think the motivation of the athletes, these are true grit kids. They come in here, they want to play, they want to do their sport, they want to do it to the best of their ability. So we have a very motivated population of patients here, and that's a big factor.
I'd agree. I don't know that you get kids that are doing this because they want to, not because they have to, because it's on a scholarship thing. I think that takes a lot of potential egos and some of the stuff out of the way, which is fun to work with, and it's even more fun when you get to watch them succeed. And I know it's almost cliche, but the true like student athlete thing where they really are gonna go professional, obviously something else that it's really right there, not just kind of set.
Yeah.
They bring a lot of pride and passion to it that sometimes you see is lacking at other levels. So it's really nice to work with those people.
And of course, you're not you're throughout the season. So you go August when teams report till late May. So is there there's probably not a typical day down here. I mean, you're open all the time, mostly all the time. How is it dealing with 19 different teams here? And I mean, we have close to 600 student athletes, so I assume this is a very busy place year round.
We're very fortunate that we've been able to create a large staff, which has been really helpful. So it allows us to give better care to everyone, whereas other places might not be so fortunate. But it can become kind of a madhouse in here. We got a lot of teams going, but everybody works well together. The student athletes don't seem to mind when they got to share a table or move around. They all get it, and so while it gets a little crazy, it's also keeps it very interesting as well. There's not much for a dull day around here.
And advice you'd give to somebody who may be interested in this profession in the future, just what they should do, what they should look for, just any general advice you may have for them. So, do you have anything?
I think just making sure that you're exploring all your options, becoming a good, well-rounded person. The more that you can learn about other areas and interest areas that you have, and bring that problem-solving skill to athletic training is going to be to your benefit.
I'd echo that completely. Make sure that you're finding sources that are good information, not necessarily the social media darlings that have a fancy thing, but really figuring out the leaders in it. And you're going to be so far ahead of the game if you can start on that early.
And giving yourself opportunities to get around other healthcare professionals as well, and knowing that and getting familiar with what others do, because we work directly with a lot of other healthcare providers. Getting into that medical network for anyone preparing to take on the athletic field.
Again, we want to thank Kari, Joel, and Sheldon. Again, your protection is our priority. That's the 2017 theme. It's the 17th annual National Athletic Training Month, which is in March. So we want to thank all three of you for everything you do, above and beyond, as we like to say. We're behind-the-scenes people here, but so important to the athletic program. I want to make sure that if you do want more information on the athletic training program, just search by it. Go to the UWL webpage at uwlax.edu. And also, I encourage you to go to the National Athletic Trainers Association webpage at nata.org. Thanks, everybody.